For match 2 here, we get to be on the play. I will play first. I do not like this hand. It has too much land. This is not awesome, but it has a lot more potential in my opinion. I think this is a better 6. Alright, we are going to keep this. Let's start with the mountain and just ship the turn. Not amazing. Hand really wanted a 1-drop. Even if it's just Fiery Impulse. Playing against black. Well, now we have all the mana we need. So next turn we'll play the Crowan Sergeant, and then we will play the Infectious Bloodlust on him the following turn. Is this... oh, perhaps that's my Despoiler. That's actually pretty good. He cannot attack into this Crowan Sergeant with that. So I'm happy for that. Mage Ring Network, eh? Is this a mono black deck? Perhaps. Yeah, I did not think my opponent would attack. Okay, and since there is no instant speed removal at 3, let us Infectious Bloodlust. Get in for 4. Next turn I'm on the Skyraker Giant plan. Yes, you can put a storage counter there. Now my guy is safely out of Reeve's Soul range. My opponent will be able to get in for 3 here, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, black-white. Black-white's pretty good in this format, I think. Ooh, Suppression Bonds, brutal. Well, happy to get that out of my opponent's deck there. Fiery Impulse. Yeah, you gotta play more stuff to get that. Let's just play Skyraker Giant, pass the turn. Yeah, boo, a Crowan Sergeant, getting 2 for 1. I don't even have a way to kill it to get the Infectious Bloodlust back. Fiery Impulse that guy. Fetid Imp, huh? Well, that's certainly good. Now, I'm never going to get through this Imp unless I'm probably never going to get through this Imp unless I kill it. And since I don't really... No, you know what? I don't need to attack. What am I... Who am I kidding? I have Pia and Kira and Alar to get rid of that Imp. Whew. Unless my opponent Reeve's Soul, but that's another matter entirely, so... Or if my opponent has another Consecrated Bonds. Would be unfortunate, but I do have a way to get rid of the Imp. That is not foolishly running my Skyraker Giant into it. I wonder what big spells my opponent has that he wants this Mage Ring Network for. Okay, Weight of the Underworld certainly does it here. Now I'm a little more inclined to trade off my Skyraker Giant. Oh, that's interesting. That's probably not... Yeah, okay. Let's play the second one. Maybe my opponent's trying to summon the demon, one of the demon dudes. That'd be pretty good. Just trying to think of big spells my opponent might have that makes him want to play this Mage Ring Network. Probably going to take out the Infectious Bloodlusts again. If he has removal like Suppression Bonds. If his removal is Auras, he probably has Auramancers in his deck. It's a creepy card. Opponent's plotting his move here. Okay, I can beat a Crown Jailer. I can probably beat Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Okay, well that makes this attack easy. Enthralling Victor the Imp. This isn't quite lethal, but it is close. My opponent is forced to chump. And now any two combinations of my creatures are lethal. So this game actually went pretty well, despite the multi-6. Yeah, I do not think this is a good card. I don't think that really like a Crowing Jailer either. Oromancer is good. Although I played the Oromancer deck at the GP, and like you run into this problem where you don't have enough mana to play the Oromancer and the aura you got back, so it's sort of a delayed removal spell. Let's see, if I attack with everything, block both of this, take 4. So that's not bad. We'll go and just play the Majoring Bully. Keep on the pressure. If my opponent has just blows me out with a Languish here, though, that'd be bad. Yeah, you have to block. He has to block the Skyrigger Giant. No Languish. Probably shouldn't have played the Majoring Bully. But I got more cards. I got cards. Okay, my opponent has seen enough. So since my opponent is in black, I am going to take out the Infectious Bloodlusts again, put in the Sphinx's Tutelage. I just should have main decked that card. It is awesome. And I guess I can put in the Disperse or Act of Treason. I think I like the Act of Treason a little better. Just to take my opponent's big creatures if he has them, or to have more effects like that with the Imp. I am on the draw this game. I think this hand is okay on the draw. If nothing else, I have the Majoring Bully into the Throwing Knife. Ooh, and Ramroller. Do not mind. Ramroller plus Chief of the Foundry is pretty good. Alright, got the old Spoiler. I got the old Thopter Engineer. So I guess the question here is, if he attacks the Despoiler, do I block with the Majoring Bully? And now I really need my third land. If I get my third land, should I play the Thopter Engineer? The answer is probably yes. Alright, well that changes things a little. Because now when if my Majoring Bully dies, you know, I'm okay taking 3 here. Yeah, and I get my third land anyway. So now we have a blocker for the Despoiler. Actually, probably not going to block the Despoiler if he attacks with just it. I want to give my Ramroller haste. That sounds much better. Getting like Ramroller haste, Chief of the Foundry haste. I'll probably just be able to erase my opponent here. So yeah, I actually do not want to block. I guess if I draw another land, I could play the Throwing Knife. Trigger the Prowess, and then throw the knife at the Despoiler. Or at the Imp. Okay, Fiery Impulse. This is whenever a creature an opponent controls dies. Yeah, so let's kill the Imp. Play the knife. And I have to attack my opponent for 6. Next turn, play probably the Ramroller. Alternatively, could try and kill something. Right now we are winning this race. My opponent and I both are a little mana screwed. Do not mind a Crow and Jailer. There's another Fiery Impulse. So actually, I think what I do is I equip. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the Despoiler. And then attack with everyone. Do have to target something. Not going to sacrifice it though. Now, is it target creature or player? Yeah, so next turn play the Ram Roller. Hopefully I have too much for my opponent to deal with. Alright, we win the match. We are on to the finals. This is a single elimination draft too, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll see you guys in the finals.